I thought this would be more beneficial. My voice can project better. The lighting is not as bad. So it's great to see you brothers here, man. Very important live stream because it's not to get you upset. It's not to get you mad. It's not to make you angry. What this live stream is going to do is it's going to enlighten you. This live stream is here to help you not just understand yourself as a man, but understand women. Because here's the thing. Shout out to Mr. How to Do. He's a exclusive member. G Money. All you brothers who are exclusive members, great to see you guys. So, excuse me. So here's the thing. Shout out to Mr. Scott Gwynn or Scott Nguyen. I don't want to butcher your name. Guys, make sure you guys become an exclusive member of the channel. Let's get to it. When it comes to women, the reason why most men are frustrated, let's be honest. Shout out to How to Do. Shout out to Brother Josh. Shout out to John Ham. Let's be honest. The reason why most men are frustrated with women is because in anything in life, they don't fully understand it. Here's the thing. You can understand women, but it's another thing to just accept it. I'll say that again. It's one thing to understand women, but it's another thing to just accept them for who they are. Because this thing, you can never change women, and women can never change you. Period. So it's a plus for you guys to understand a woman's relationship, dating expectations, or I should say motives and agenda, and of course as a man. Now when it comes to us men, what do we want ultimately? Shout out to Rob Parks Jr. Rob Parks Jr., make sure you become an Apex Predator member. All you guys. I noticed over the years, just dealing with women and in the present, they run on strictly emotions. I thought it was logic. This is why a lot of guys are really frustrated. Now, let's be honest. Press 1 if you are just frustrated with dating, relationships, women. Press 1. Be honest, man. Say, I'm just frustrated with these chicks, man. I'm tired. Press 1. Some of you guys might just literally dislike women. Mr. Tennessee 101, great to see you, my brother. Long time since I've been able to catch a live show from the start. Great to see everyone. Stay on your grind and keep up on your individual purpose. Just a little something for the Juice Fund. Shout out to Mr. Tennessee 101. Great to see you. Thank you for supporting. A lot of guys are frustrated with me because they're flaky. We're going to get into all this stuff because we need to really break this stuff down. Because let's be honest, every man in here, as long as you're a straight heterosexual male, you want to interact and hook up and have sex and kick it with women. Let's be honest. See, when it's time to be honest, then we can feel better. We're going to get into flaky, non-cooperative. We're going to get into all this stuff, man. We're going to break this stuff down. Because I want you guys to leave this live stream feeling better. Because you can talk about your purpose and your mission and your goals. But let's be honest. You guys, majority of men in here want to hook up, hang out with women. Let's just be honest. So why beat around the bush? Why not just understand that fact? And accept that fact and learn how to not just interact, but coexist and understand the opposite sex. Now, us men, we're very simple. We want a woman who's submissive, who can cook, who can make a sandwich, make a little meal, and we can have sex. That's it. Heck, some guys, it's just been reduced to just give me some sex. That's how bad it's gotten. Mr. Fareez Holland says got flaked on last night. And we're gonna open up the phone line sooner rather than later because I want you guys to voice your opinions and tell me, hey, what's going on? Shout out to Mr. Deshaun Santiago Jackson. Thank you for contributing your €2, the 3 shekels. Quick water fund contribution. Become an Apex Predator. Guys, listen, man. We got a lot of benefits. If you're not an Apex Predator member today, it will behoove you to do so, man. Here's the link. Check out the perks. I made it just for you. I catered to you brothers for your growth. And also, you can win a gift card every first of the month. Check it all out. Become an Apex member for $9.99 today. If you feel like, hey, I'm going to hit the super chat, become a member. Sign up. Trust me, it's all catered to you guys. And guess what? It's always evolving because I'm always thinking about you guys so you can benefit from it. Also, another perk is to, if you become a member, I will follow you on either Instagram or Twitter. If you have both, I'll do both. All right, and make sure you guys monitor the chat. Shout out to Mr. J. Great to see you for contributing, cooling out, getting this money. So here's the thing. Let's talk about this flaky thing. Matter of fact, call the show. Let's just kick it off now. No point. There's no point even waiting because y'all know me. I can preach for 7-8 hours, man. It's nothing to me. Call the show 630-618-7110. Here's this flaky thing that's going on because a lot of guys are like, man, dude, I had this date with this chick last night. Why she flake? Again, you have to understand a woman's agenda and her biology. So she can flake for a number of reasons. Women, dude, it's crazy. Women will flake because they had a bad hair day or they're just not feeling good. Straight up and down, guys, I kid you not. I had a woman tell me, I just sometimes I make plans with people. It's not even just men. A lot of women say sometimes I just make plans with family members, with my female friends, colleagues, and when it's time to hang out, I just say, oh, I just don't feel like it. And I never forget, I'm sitting with this chick. I'm like, what do you mean you don't feel like it? She like, and she just like, like it was funny. And I'm like, you don't feel like, but and I straight up, I'm sitting there like, so you're telling me that this is not off to you, that you make plans with someone or somebody or a group of people, men, friends, family, colleagues, girlfriends, and then you confirm the plans, and then when it's time to hang out or meet up with those people or a person, you just say, well, I don't feel like it. And she was like, yeah. And when she said yeah, she had a little like attitude with it. And that's because she was like, it was almost like, what's wrong with that, dude? What do you mean? And that really, I didn't get upset at her. And that really just put me into this sort of mindset of this is how women are. She straight up broke it down. She said, yeah, I just don't feel like it sometimes. And I'm like, and I could have got mad at her, but there's no point. I don't get mad at women at all. That's the last thing you want to do, guys, is get mad at a woman. Like, here's the thing. You might be mad internally, but do not show them that you're mad or frustrated. Because negative emotions for women, it's far better and more potent than you doing something nice for them. As crazy as it is. Because the reason why a negative emotion is so powerful is because it gives you give them your energy. So they're like, man, I matter that much? This guy that got that mad? This is why a lot of women flake. Another reason. Because they're like, man, I want to see this guy get mad. I want to stand this guy up. Some women, they do it from a malicious point of view. They're like, you know what, man? I just hooked up with a guy last night or a couple days ago, and or my boyfriend this guy I really loved, he broke up with me. So now I'm gonna flake on the next 50 guys. I'm gonna act like I'm real interested just to flake on them, cancel, tell them I'm on the way and never show up, just to get back at all men because this one guy did me dirty. Nine times out of 10, the guy was just totally out of a league. So he's like, he just smashed, and she most likely want a relationship. So she said, you know what, I'm gonna do every guy dirty now. It's crazy, but that's how it is. Now here's the thing. I'm not saying you accept that behavior. I'm just saying you have to accept and understand that you know, this is how these women are going to be. And if I want to interact and deal with them, this might occur. Being flaky, being wishy-washy. I never forget, I was seeing a woman for like a year. Straight up and down. It was a while back. I was seeing a woman for a year. And everything was going cool. And she know how I feel about flakiness. And I straight up told her a while back, I'm like, listen, I'm not with that flaky, goofy stuff. And she understood that. You know, this one day she was like, hey, what do you want for dinner? And I'm like, oh, this is that. Then like 2 hours when we were supposed to hang out. Now, mind you, she had been consistent every single week showing up. She said something out of the blue. Hey, my engine died. My car broke down. I'll let you know when I'm able to get together and hang out. I'll let you know. Maybe next week. Now, mind you, I was hanging out with this chick for a whole year straight. Soon as she said, I'll let you know, maybe I just cut it off. A lot of guys don't understand when it comes to women, their minds can switch just like that. They can just change. They can be driving. They just, take the exit. You're like, wait, where you going, yo? What happened? And the reason why a lot of times why a woman's mind shift is because, okay, and I talked about this in the previous video on the main channel, the one I just recently made. A woman wants to get the best benefit in life. This is going to sound messed up for you guys, but it's the truth. A woman wants the best benefit she can in life that she can get. Women are survivalists by nature. They will do anything. They will claw. They will bite. They will run. They will do you dirty. They will friend zone you. They will do all these different things, all because she is a survivalist by nature. So in order for her to survive, what she has to do is meet dozens and dozens and dozens of guys throughout her life and do them dirty. What she has to do is meet dozens of men, heck, if talk to hundreds of men and just flake on them. What she has to do is, go on dates with a lot of men and just not talk to them again. All because it's her survival mechanism, which means you as a man, you practically don't mean nothing. You don't mean much to her because you can't help her get to another level in life. You can't help her live a better lifestyle. You can't put her in a more comfortable position than she already is. So what she does with you is she's like, it's almost like it's so savage. But again, it's about understanding and accepting the fact that, hey, this is how these women are. When I say it is savage, it is some savage. Women will cut you off. They will. And here's the thing. What I noticed about women, they will never just straight. It's been rare in my life, like so rare that a woman will straight up say, hey, I'm just not into you. Hey, this not gonna work out. I think maybe once or twice in my life. What happens is they usually come with the all type of excuses, and it's so messed up. This is why you gotta learn about their excuses and all stuff like that, because they'll say something like, "Hey, I'm kind of busy this week. Let's maybe get together next week." And you're like, okay. The average guy's like, oh, he won't say that maybe. He won't see that maybe or I'm busy this week. When a woman says I'm busy, not into you. Maybe I'm not into you. But if she can't just straight up tell you, hey, dude, hey, you know what? This is not gonna work out. I'm seeing another guy. I'm not into you. Matter of fact, she can rarely just ghost you. That's because their need for validation and to be desired is on top of the list for them. Women can't be honest because part of their makeup and their biology is to want to be desired by as many men as possible, man. So her being honest and straightforward with you, she would never do, it's been extremely rare that a woman has just been straight up honest with me. That was like, yo, Darius, I'm just not into you. Matter of fact, I think I think it maybe twice in my life, a woman said like, but she didn't even say I'm just not into you. She was just like, oh hey, I got a lot going on. I'm busy with work and school, so I'm not sure if this is gonna work out. She never said, hey, this is not gonna work out. She said, I got a lot. I'm busy with work and school. I'm just not sure it's gonna work out. And you like, and in my head, I'm like, okay. She said she's busy with work and school. She's not sure. They can never just say, hey, I'm not into you. That's because it's part of the female genome to lead men on to uh, guys. Women are scavengers. If you have a question, hit the super chat. Moderators, make sure you tell these guys hit the super chat. Make sure all you guys become an Apex Predator member. Click on the link. The memberships are filling up. And that's just part of the female dynamic. They have to get as much as they can in this lifetime. Now, when it comes to us men, we're natural givers. This is why so many men are confused when they give to women, because they're like, yo, I've been giving, I've been sacrificing. Why did she leave me? What happened? What do you mean you want to be friends? That's because she's a savage. Now, here's the thing. There's no need to hate them or be frustrated. You just have to unlearn what you've already learned. Shout out to Mr. Minds. I'll say it again. You have to unlearn what you've already learned. And that means you have to be a straight up bona fide savage when it comes to these women. You have to get what you got to get and get going. Because here's the thing. Women actually fall in love with those men, and they want to be with those men. If you have a question at the super chat, here's the thing. If you feel like it's about to be a question mark that you're about to ask me, just hit the super chat. If not, moderators, just get them out. Call the show, 630-618-7110. Somebody said they got flaked on yesterday. Guys, you know how many men got flaked on? Yes, just yesterday alone. Hundreds upon thousands of men. Shout out to Mr. Kingstown. Kingstown, make sure you become an Apex Predator member, man. There's the link. All you guys but become one. It's gotten to a point where a lot of guys are just afraid to open the door for a woman. Now, here's the thing. There's no need to be mad and angry and vindictive towards women. What needs to happen is you just need to change your mindset. And here's the thing. I know it's frustrating getting flaked on tons of times, and you're like, man, dude. And you got to put yourself out there. Did she flake last minute? Talk to her. She flake last minute. Listen, that's just female nature for you. They could care less. Here's the thing. A woman could care less if she flakes on you. A woman could care less if she breaks up with you. A woman could care less about any of that. What you need to care about ultimately is how you feel about yourself. Because this thing, I noticed when a woman left me or you say ghosted me or flaked on me, it was never about me. This is why you must have a rotation of, like, straight up. You must just have a rotation of ton of women. Shout out to Jay. He's an Apex Predator member now. Like, it's sad as it is. Guys, you can be seeing a woman for a consistent basis for like a year, 2, 3 years, and she just flat out, she just boop. She just ghosts you. Or she makes up some excuse. That's because she's like, basically, hey, I'm getting ready to ghost you, dude. A lot of women get bored, like straight up. A lot of women get flat out bored. But here's the thing. Here's the funny thing. When a woman flakes you or ghost you, you think you're the last guy she's gonna flake or ghost? No, she's gonna flake and ghost dozens upon and hundreds of more guys in her life. This is why you just have to. I don't even like when a woman ghosts me or she like flakes on me and anything. Like, it's expected. I just expect it. This is why I don't put much stock in them, or I don't try to get it that much invested in them, because their feelings change like crazy. Shout out to Mr. Artist of Procedure. Thank you for contributing, brother. Women's feelings change like it ain't nothing. And you think they could really care less about how, you know, them not showing up somewhere, or them like coming over your house? Yeah, it's been times, guys, I kid you not, it's been, some of y'all might be like, man, how do you still enjoy women? There's been times I try to keep it PG. Like a girl come over my crib in the past, she, you know, touching on me. She pulled my underwear down, start touching on me and everything. Or she, you know, we kissing and everything. Then she's like, I gotta go. I don't think I can do this today. And you like, or she might say, are you, he's like, everything okay? And you like, what do you mean? We supposed to be smashing. Like, women do some evil, vindictive things, but it's evil and vindictive to the average man, because he's like, yo, I don't understand women. But you gotta understand, there's so much that goes on through a woman's head, it will blow your mind. And the big part is, what can he do for me if I give him the sex? Like, I kid you not. Women's mindset is, what can this man give me, do for me? It can be a bill. It can be just talking on the phone. It can be just you giving them attention or whatever. It can be anything. They're wondering, what can he do for me? Either before or even after I give him sex. This is why you just literally have to have a straight up rotation of different women. There's no two ways about it, because if you don't, what's going to happen is you're going to invest all in that one girl, and then she's going to, boom, dip off on you. She's going to change on you. Even when it comes to relationships, when you're in a relationship with a woman, a lot of the times y'all be hanging out, having sex, everything be good, and you with her for 3-4 months, a year, 6-7 months, then the sex just stop. This is why women love relationships. I kid you not, guys. Women love relationships because they know in the back of their mind, the reason why women love monogamy, because they know they're gonna get the more benefits than you will ever get. I remember I was told this chick, I said, yo, like we was like just got together and hanging out. We had sex like 7-8 times, maybe 10 times. I should have said, this is the best it's gonna be for me when it comes to sex. This is the best it's gonna get. And that's how it is. This is why women love relationships and long-term relationships so much, because they know that they're going to get more benefits, and they know you'll get eventually kind of bored of the sex or just kind of tired, so you won't want it that much, so they don't have to put out and give much to you, or they'll just get tired of sex. And then after that, they're like, okay, they're still getting your benefits. They're still getting your security, your attention, your validation. They're out there holding your hand. They got your arm. All these different things. This is why women love relationships, because there's so many benefits for it. As opposed to a man, that's why women don't necessarily like single men. Now they like single men, but at the same time, women to an extent, but women want these relationships as well. And when she gets in that relationships, that's security for her. Now she gets to mold and work on that relationship. And this is how a woman molds and works on relationships. They'll nag. This is how, man, these relationships, bro, they will knock you out. Listen, this is how women work on relationships. They'll just nag at you. Or they'll just give you like the silent treatment. And what the silent treatment is, or she's just kind of quiet. Let's say she's washing dishes, or she's just sitting down with her legs crossed. And you're like, baby, you all right? As soon as you start asking, you okay? What's wrong? And she's molding your mind. As soon as you start asking, baby, you okay? What's wrong with you? Why you ain't talking? You might think, oh, I'm trying to figure that Listen, she has no answer. There's nothing really wrong with her. What she's trying to do in that relationship is mold your mind. She's trying to mold your mind when you ask her, baby, you okay? Everything okay? Something wrong? And you like, and she like, I'm all right. And she'll turn over, and then you touch her. You like, baby, you okay? Talk to me. Look, and you look at her eyes like, listen, like talk to me. Then after she done broke you down over time, after you said, baby, what's you asked a dozen times, she's like, okay, I'll tell you. She could have told you the first time, but she needed to break you down and mold you, so then you can give her what she wants because you've been asking so many times. It's not necessarily narcissistic. See, I don't like that word narcissistic thrown around. It's just female nature. And here's the thing: a lot of you guys don't understand. Women do this. They don't even know they're doing this. They're just like, they just be quiet a little bit because they're passive aggressive. Women are extremely passive. It's in their nature to keep you guessing, to keep you wanting, to keep you thinking. Because then that means you, the man, ask questions. That means you, the man, she's on your mind. Then you're trying to figure her out and you can invest in the relationship. This is how she molds you. This is how women see relationships. And the quote unquote prize to you is sex. Let's be honest. It's pretty much not even a prize. The quote unquote reward for you is sex. And here's the messed up thing: most men in relationships they rarely get sex. It was a poll that came out like who gets more sex, single men or men in relationships. Men in relationships. This is how messed up dudes in relationships are. You're with a woman. Here's the thing: dudes in relationships, they might as well be friend zoned. I kid you not. Like straight up and down, you are friend zoned. I'm gonna tell you why you're friend zoned. You're friend zoned because you get the benefits up front, the sex, for about a month or two. Then that starts like literally slowing, like it takes a nosedive. So you're having sex every time you guys meet up. Then you get in a relationship, guess what? Boom, nosedive. But if you keep it casual, if you just chill and you don't get in a relationship, guess what? Sex rapidly. That's because she hasn't got in a relationship with you yet. And once you get in a relationship with her, then that's when she can mold you. This is why she can't mold a guy who's trying to have something casual. She can't mold a guy's mind who's just trying to have a fling or who's just trying to chill. He's doing his own thing. This is why women push for relationships so much, because she knows that after she give you the sex and you in a relationship, now she can break you down mentally and build you back up to what she wants. 5, 6, 7 months down the road, guess what? You ain't had you go 3 weeks without sex. You go dude, that's part-time friend zone. You go 2, 3, 4 weeks without sex, and you don't even realize it. All the while, that 2, 3, 4 weeks you holding her, you cuddling with her, she around you, she leaning on you, she got her thigh on you. Your sex drive low. She rubbing your chest. If it was a new chick, like a chick you just met, she rubbing your chest or your stomach, you a smash. But guess what? Women understand that you're gonna get bored after so long. They understand, he's gonna get used to me after so long. This is the lure for relationships for women. That's why they want it so bad. But here's the thing: you don't realize that I'm not really having sex like that. Like I've been in relationships where I ain't had sex like 2.5, 3 weeks. I didn't even realize it. That's because my mind was so molded and it shifted on the relationship that I've neglected my own biological imperative was to smash. You see how this relationship and monogamy goes for women? Press 1 if you enjoy the content. Shout out to Penny Harwood. This is how they do you, man. This is why they want relationships so ever loving bad, because it's about breaking you down. It's about molding you. Shout out to How to Die. How to Do. Thank you, brother, for contributing. It's about ultimately getting what she wants, and that's security. Man, tell me if you're. Let's be honest. You're basically in a friend zone part time. Because here's what's funny about marriages and relationships. If you ain't got your woman in check, which men rarely do, what'll happen is you'll be in a relationship with that woman, and you're running all these errands. You holding her hand while you drive. You walking hand in hand through the store. All that's her benefit. All that's her. You meeting the in-laws. All that's her. You don't care about. I never cared about any in-laws of any woman that I've been with or dated, hung out. I never cared about meeting them. Because guess what? It doesn't benefit me none. I don't care about meeting your mother, your father, your grandmother, your sister, your brother, your aunt, your uncle. I don't even care about meeting your dog. But that's to get you to invest. To give you the illusion that you'll always get sex. And you're so focused on her and building a relationship and cultivating it, you just neglect your own biological imperative, which is to have sex. Let's be honest. Like, if y'all been in relationships, the benefits for her go up exponentially. Your main benefit is what? Sex. Let's be honest. And women don't really. Let me get into this. We're gonna get deep, man. And make sure y'all get a live stream a thumbs up. Listen, like the last stream, we're gonna get 175 thumbs up, man. Before we continue, I'm gonna drop a gem on y'all right now, man. Give it a thumbs up. That gets 175 likes. If you in this live stream, become an Apex Predator member. There's the link. I'm gonna drop a gem on y'all right now. Give it a thumbs up. Let's go. Next live stream is a member-only live stream. Probably the next two of them. I'm going to drop a gem on y'all real quick. That means only members will be seen. I started to do it today. Go ahead, give it a thumbs up. Let's get to 175 likes. I know it's hard for you. Listen, I'm not a female. I'm not posing nude. I'm not on Instagram where you're used to giving women likes. I know that's what you like to do. Go ahead, thumbs up. And give it a thumbs up before I forget the gem. Because I got it on the tip of my tongue. No, we'll wait on you. We wait on you. Make sure you guys join the Patreon. Get on the Patreon, man. Waiting on you. The reason why some guys don't give me likes is because a lot of men secretly envy what I have going on. Believe it or not. But they love to listen to me. That's what it's really about. So I got to pull it out of them. I just sit quiet. Because guys want to listen to the wisdom. There we go. D-Money said, there we go. Here's the thing. Women don't even like having sex. Some of y'all are like, that's crazy. Y'all want me to unpack this gem? Women don't even like having sex. Somewhat, but they don't really like it like that, like you do. Yeah. I'm gonna break it down for y'all, man. The reason why they don't like it as much as you do as a man is because sex for them is a means to an end. This is why they don't like giving it up like that. They're like, all right. And then they try to compute and think about it. Listen, if somebody likes something, they're not going to think about, Should I do this thing? Give you an example. Let's say you have a Snicker bar or you have your favorite candy and you like and you love eating that candy. Are you gonna pick it up and say, I don't even know about should I eat this candy? Hmm. You're not even thinking about the benefits of you gaining calories. You're not even gonna think about like, I don't know, maybe I might gain a pound or two. I don't know. I just went to the gym last night this morning. You're not gonna think about the benefits or the pros and cons of you eating that piece of candy. You're gonna just, oh man. That's not how women think. So when they see a penis on the table, when they see you at Johnson, when they see you trying to have sex, in their mind they're thinking, should I have sex with this guy? What's the benefit? What am I gonna get? Is he gonna want to stick with me? So that what you know what that means? That means she doesn't really like having sex. I'm telling you, women don't really like having sex. They do it because they want something from you. Every single time a woman has sex, she's doing it because she's hoping to get something from you, from start to finish. This is why they cut sex off for husbands, man. This is why they cut sex off. A lot of times, if you end up having a fling, have y'all had like some sort of fling before in y'all life? Y'all just had like a chick you was, having some casual with. What usually happens if she don't get that relationship she wants? Told you this is a gem. What usually happens when she don't get that relationship or commitment? What's the first thing she do? What's the first thing? She don't necessarily just dip. She don't dip. Not like that. You know what she do? She stop having sex with you. She'll hang out with you once, maybe 2, 3 more times, and then she'll dip. But she stops having sex because she wants to see, is this guy going to give me what I want? Not necessarily silent treatment. She just stops having sex because she doesn't necessarily enjoy it. Women have sex to get something from you. It's always been a trade-off. This is why when you get in a relationship, excuse me, let me back up a little bit. This is why when you're first having sex with a woman, you first meet her, she's all over you. She's blowing your mind. She's doing all types of tricks in the bedroom. Then you commit to her and say, okay, we boyfriend and girlfriend, we're an item. What happens to the sex? It goes down exponentially. It takes a nosedive. She just cuddles with you. The sex doesn't feel as passionate, as crazy like it was before. That's because she never really enjoyed it. She just did it because she wanted companionship. Listen, this gems all through this channel, man. Make sure I become an Apex Predator member, man. I should have made this member-only live stream. I should have did it. Next one gonna be, though. I got so many gems for you guys. So for all you guys think, oh, my girl, man, she loves sex. Listen, I know this is how you got to look at it. When it comes to men and women, everything is a transaction. Everything is a transaction. This is why women say, okay, no hookups. That's because they're like, okay, dude, I want to get your time, your energy, your money, and then I'll think about giving you sex. That's how messed up it is. And then here's the thing. After you get in that relationship, when the sex goes down, or you get with her, guess what she starts to do? Okay, or I should say, let me back up. You guys are hanging out, you guys are having a hookup fling, and then she's like, asks, so where do you see this going? And you like, I like hanging out with you. I like how things are. What usually happens 9 times out of 10? She says, oh, okay. She'll start to get a little flaky. The sex will stop. She'll come around you and she'll be like, she won't be as enthused to have sex with you because she never really wanted to have sex in the first place. That's why I said women don't even like having sex like that. They don't. They do it because they're trying to get something. that could be attention, that could be companionship, that can be a title for a boyfriend, girlfriend. Heck, the holidays are coming around. Now she ain't trying to be single. She ain't trying to be alone. So she like, okay, might as well have sex with this dude. So hopefully he can, be my plus one to this Christmas party. This is why women drop you out like out of the blue. That's because they're having sex with you. Then they meet another guy who they think, oh, this guy can give me a better deal than Darius can. So what I'm going to do is drop him without no remorse because she never really enjoyed sex in the first place. She did because she was hoping to get something from you, be it your earning potential, you eventually having a home. It could be from a standpoint where you live, let's say you live 30 minutes away. Y'all live 30 minutes apart. And she met some dude who lives 5 minutes from her. What'll happen is she'll just drop you out of nowhere. Because she's like, oh, the benefit, I don't have to drive 30 minutes to see him. I got this dude right around the corner, right down the street. As opposed to us men, what we do is we like, okay, I got a chick who lives 30 minutes away. Cool, I'll keep her. Then I'll just smash this chick who lives 5 minutes away. Sex is sex, right? 30 minutes, 5 minutes, no big deal. That's just us building our roster. See, guys, guys, get this last stream a thumbs up, man. Get this last stream a thumbs up. I'm dropping all type of heat for y'all, man. They should get on the Patreon. So here's the thing. When it comes to us men, thumbs up. Let's get to 225 likes, man. Let's go. Matter of fact, let's get to 250 likes. Let's go. We ain't know you. Listen, this is not an indictment on me. It's an indictment on you. 250 likes. We got 371 watching. Go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Listen, I can sit here all day. It means nothing to me. You the one want the wisdom. I got it all. Give it a thumbs up. I can sit here all day. Making Christmas plans. That's all. So if you want I know you want the work, but I'm just making Christmas plans with some family members. We need 20 more likes. So by the time I look up, I should have it. Hopefully. If not, I'll continue to do what I'm doing. It means nothing to me. It's more than an indictment on you. I could say it all day. Shout out to Amir. Go ahead, give it a like, give it a thumbs up. I know it's hard for you. All right, here's the thing. When it comes to rosters, my brothers, somebody said we made it. Listen, it's not on me, it's on the guys that's watching. Listen, it's sad I have to do that, but it's just an indictment on the guys that's watching, on you guys. So here's the thing, guys. The reason women look at rosters differently. A roster for a man, and I kind of tweeted on Twitter, is I'm getting notches under my belt. I got chicks that can come through, that I can smash, that I can hook up with. That's validation from a man. Let's be honest. You can say your purpose and your mission and your goals and hobbies validation. Let's be honest. Once you bang a chick and you smash, that's some validation that gives you a little ego boost. Come on, man. See, this is one of the myths of the red pill guys. Like, oh, purpose, mission, and making money. Let's be honest. I'm not saying it's end all be all, but when you smash a chick, they boost you up a little bit. You walk a little different, a little bit different, right? Let's be honest. Like, man, I still got it. That's the same thing with women. How they view rosters. They view rosters like, oh, guys desire me. Guys want me. Guys are trying to hook up and hang out with me. I'll friend zone all these guys. So then I know they want to smash and hook up, but I'll just keep them at bay and have all these guys chase after me and want to sleep with me, but I never have to sleep with them. This is how men and women view rosters totally differently. I've never friend zoned a chick in my life. I never thought about being a friend. I never. What benefit do I get? I'm trying to hook up, hang out, and have sex. Have a good time. Women, again, don't care about hooking up, hanging out, and having sex. They only care about hooking up and hanging out and having sex if there's a benefit to it. And that benefit could be your genetics. That benefit could be your earning potential, you getting a home soon or down the road, you probably in school about to get your graduate degree or your master's degree. She's like, okay, I'll have sex with this guy. But guess what? When you don't get accepted into that graduate program, or you don't get accepted into medical school, what happens with that sex? She takes her ball, as we said, she takes her ball and she goes elsewhere. She stops having sex with you. Because she never really wanted to in the first place. I'll take it a step further. Women don't even like having sex with dudes in the friend zone. The last place they go to have sex is guys in the friend zone, because they know I got 5 guys in the friend zone who want to hook up with me and say all these different things, who want to hang out and have sex with me. What's the point of her hooking up with any one of those 5 guys? The validation will go away. So let's say she hooks up with Jim. Jim is not going to give her that crazy validation anymore, those good morning texts. Those 4 other guys will. So it's pointless to hook up with those 5 guys that's in the friend zone. She hook up with another guy who she think there's a bigger benefit. As opposed to those 5 guys that are just sitting there for months and years and all sorts of stuff like that, waiting for the opportunity. This is how strong validation and a woman wanting to be desired is. This is why they ask you, so what do you do for work? They're sizing you up before they give you the sex, because they want to know, is there a benefit for me having sex with you? And if there's no benefit for her having sex, she's not going to do it, because guess what? She really doesn't want to do it. That sucks to hear, ain't it? Man, women don't like having sex? No, they don't. Listen, my main chick right now, she don't like having sex. She most likely watching this. Whatever the hell she may be. Who cares? I mean, personally, I don't care. They have sex in hopes they can get something from you. This is why, if you notice, guys, a woman will kind of leave you like a year. A lot of guys, they get left like around like the 3rd time they hook up with a girl, or like the year, because she starts to realize, man, what am I doing? Is this guy going to give me what I want? And then you don't give her what she wants, then she, hey, we're just at different points in our life. No, we're not at different points. We've been literally aging together the past year, 365 days. You got a day older, I got a day older. You got 365 days older. I got 365 days older. So how are we at different points in our lives all of a sudden? That's because she found another benefit and she could care less about telling you that. Sometimes, well, someone will tell you. This is why I tell you guys, don't get upset or angry with them. Just understand you can either understand women or you can love them, but you can't do both. And here's the thing, this truth is so hard. Guys, sometimes it's not necessarily hard for me, but I think over the back of my mind, like, well, but I still go interact and have a good time with women. I just know it's kind of like you have to separate this wisdom from just hanging out and interacting with women, having a good time. It's hard to separate, man. It'd be too much to deal with. It shouldn't be this hard to find a girl. Yeah, Mr. Jamil the King. It shouldn't be necessarily this difficult to find a girl, but you got to understand there's a lot of different components when it comes to finding a girl or meeting a girl. Call the show 630-618-7110. Jamil, call the show. I want Jamil to call. Jamil the King, call the show, my brother. Whoever, for that matter. A lot of guys say it's hard to find a girl. You know why it's hard? It's because every woman is looking to benefit. Guys, just like we looking for sex, women are looking for sex. They're looking for benefits. They're looking for a boyfriend. They're looking for a +1 to a wedding. They're looking for a guy who they can tell their problems to. They're looking for a guy who's going to buy them food, Cheetos. They're looking for a guy who they can post on Instagram with it and do all this goofy shit with. They're looking for guys to do things for them. This is why guess what? It's hard for women. That's why a lot of women are mad too. Let's put it on the women. A lot of women are mad because they're getting smashed and the dudes are dipping off. Because she's like, man, I'm not getting anything for my exchange of sex. And you got a lot of bitter, angry women. So then they say, no hookups. Just say you want to use me for what I got, then give me sex. I put the number in the chat, 630-618-7110. Shout out to FGTCG. 50-year-old friend told me the same, then pays phone bill and he smashed girl with boyfriend every week. Yeah. A lot of women will do that too. Like if they have a boyfriend, then they can able to get their bills paid. Let's say the boyfriend is like the beta guy. He's able to pay her bills and do all these different things and be up shoulder to crown. That's what a dual mating strategy comes in at. Then she has a guy who she actually desires. Because every woman has needs as well. Same thing, kind of like a guy who's a millionaire or who's smashing his secretary. He already got. Listen, guys can do it too. Us men do it too. You got a wife at home, or he got a wife at home, a girlfriend at home that cares about him, or whatever the case may be, and loves him, whatever. And she cooks for him. She does all these different things. She rubs his back. She rubs his feet. But guess what? She runs his bath water. But the female who she really wants, or excuse me, the female he really wants is the secretary because she's more desirable, more attractive. Listen, I posted on Twitter before, use or be used. This is what it comes down to in life. See, now we're going to get a little bit deeper, man. We're going to get a little bit deeper. Get this live stream a thumbs up, man. We got 371 watching. Give it a thumbs up. Drop another gem on y'all. Gem season. See, nobody wants to talk about this stuff, man. Hey, let's get to 300 likes. We need 25 more likes. We'll sit here again. Don't bother me none. Shout out to Mel the Elephant. Use to be used. We're going to get into that. Seems like the likes coming a little quicker now. Some guys like, yo, let's just give them a like, man. We ain't trying to sit in no silence no more. I can sit all day. 14 more likes, 300 likes. We'll continue. Don't bother me none at all. Go ahead, give it a like. Of course, it takes no effort, but you got to understand when it comes to a lot of guys, it's tough. Somebody liked it and took it away. Listen, I'm sitting here in silence. No big deal. 300 likes is all on y'all, man. Guys like Instagram chicks posts and different women that don't care nothing about them. There we go. I know it was hard. See, here's the thing. I forgot what I was saying. See, that's why if y'all get the likes up, then I can get to it right away. See? Now I forgot the gem I was gonna drop. What was I about to say? See? Forgot the gem. See, when it comes to sex and how each woman views it, they view it from a place of transaction. Men view it from a place of validation. That's why I said women don't care about it. They don't necessarily like it. Why do you think when women get married, they find their husbands disgusting? There we go. Use or be used. Thank you. I appreciate y'all bringing it back. I was going to go down the husband route and the marriage route. Let's bring it on back. Use or be used. See, here's the thing. We're going to get a little bit deeper. Derek, make sure you become an Apex Predator member. Click on the link. All you brothers, man, if you have not become a member today. See, when it comes to life, and we're going to get a little deeper, okay? When I say use or be used, that's what this life is about. Especially when it comes to women. Women could care less about using you. Can I say that one more time? They could care less about using you. They could care less about your feelings. As long as their needs are being met, their emotional needs, their financial needs, they're all those needs. Oh, the number's right here, 630-618-7110. Life is about, listen, as you start getting older, you start to realize it's use or be used out here. When it comes to men and women, definitely. When it comes to men, it's not, there's no necessarily use a man. But when it comes to women, listen, you're going to either use or be used. This is why I have no remorse whatsoever. No, I have no angst or disdain towards women, but I understand whatever woman I'm talking to, she's sizing me up. I'm trying to make my way to the sex as easy as possible. She's trying to do what she has to do to make me, do all these different things before I get the sex, depending on how attractive I am or how unattractive I am. So if she has like 50% interest in you, what's going to happen is she's going to come to your house, she's going to touch on you, she's going to kiss on you, then she's going to say, I don't do this on a first date, I'm sorry, I have to go. Leave you there with a heart on. Use or be used. She can do that same thing to 3 dudes in a day. She can kiss on a dude. This dude, a woman can go hang out with a dude at about 11 a.m. Kiss on a dude, touch on a dude, say, okay, I gotta go. At about 4 p.m., she can go hang out with another dude. Kiss on him, touch on him, oh, I gotta go. 8 p.m., 9 p.m., kiss on a dude, touch on a dude at a bar, give a couple dudes their number, okay, hey, I gotta go. 3 dudes in one day, texting her, boop, 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 boop. Use or be used. This is why I have no remorse for not one female on this planet. Rinse and repeat. They don't listen. I enjoy women. I like to. I talk to them, But when it comes down to it, either you're going to be used by them or you're going to be used. It could be from a woman in the inner city. See, women in the inner city, they don't do it on a grand scale. They just trying to get, some Cash App money. See, there's women in the inner city, in the ghetto, or whatever, lower income. They don't think on a grand scale because they're living from day to day. Shaquisha, LaPortia, whatever chick that live in the inner city, they don't think about it like on a grand scale. They're trying to get like a little purse or something like that. They're trying to get their little phone bill paid, $60, $70, $100. They trying to get, some gas for the week. Women, middle to upper class, more suburban area, they're thinking, okay, yo, where do you see this going like that? What's going on? As far as you taking me out like that, you are you meeting the family? Are you meeting my friends? See, the woman in lower income, the inner city, you meet her friends in passing. Hey, this is my boyfriend. Or hey, this the guy I'm seeing. She like, oh, he kind of cute. They already know you gonna smash. You see her friends see you. Oh, look at you. Oh, I see you, girl. And she walking around with you and everything. And you in a more lower income or whatever inner city. Her female friends already know you gonna smash. When it comes to the middle, the suburban upper class in a way, ain't no you walking past their friends. Oh my God, Sarah, is he gonna smash you? You go, girl, Sarah. Woo! They ain't doing none of that stuff. You taking them out, you doing this, you doing all these different things. Now it depends on, again, how attractive or unattractive you are, or how much he's into you. You doing all these different things for the most part, and then you'll get the sex. Use or be used. Different women from different walks of life, different backgrounds, they see it different. They see sex exchange totally different. Same thing with a single mother, and the same thing with a woman who has no kids. Single mothers are quicker to give it up because they need baby formula now. They need a stepfather now. They need a step loser to take care of their kids now. They don't need they ain't thinking long term like that. They thinking, yo, now my kids need some food. They need some Pampers. They need a stepdaddy. Women with no kids, for the most part, what they're gonna do is they're gonna be like, oh, with no children, they can kind of size you up. This is how the game is. I posted in here 630-618-7110. Call the show. Exactly. There you go. See, single mothers, they can no longer demand that much because they understand in their mind they've already given it to other guys. They given it to lower quality guys. Now you got some single mothers that try to demand stuff, but they know they ain't getting that. They not getting money like that. They ain't getting no dates. Everybody knows. Men know deep down single mothers for the most part. So they can demand all they want. But who's buying? We're the buyers. Call the show 630-618-7110. If you have a question to super chat, how do you get a dime invested to be her number one option? Amir, what do you mean? To be her number one option? That shouldn't. Did you mean her or to be your? We'll just take it face value what you just did. He says, how do you get a dime invested? To be her number one option. Well, to get a woman who you find attractive or a 9 or 10 out of 10 invested, first of all, your mindset is flawed. Because she could be a 5 out of 10, 6 out of 10, or a 10 out of 10. You should treat every woman the same way. My woman, a couple guys seen her on Snap. A few guys seen her on Snapchat. A few guys y'all seen her in a video or part of her. I don't see her as a dime. She's a blonde chick. She's a white chick. Majority of dudes are like, man, yo, I see her as an average girl. This is how I keep my main chick coming around over and over again. Because I see her as average. Even in your back of your mind, you're like, man, she's really attractive. What happens is you have, not necessarily see her average, you have to behave like she's average. This is the thing. If you want a woman to stick around, this could be another video for the main channel. You have to behave and act like she's an average, everyday chick. Once you start behaving like that, and you're not putting her on a pedestal and like you said, to your second part, to be her number one option, you try to be her number one option, you're already done. Because she should be working to be your number one option. Why would you want to be a number one option to a woman who has 50, 70, 100 dudes? Especially if she's dying, she got hundreds of dudes. You should be qualifying her so she could be your number one. Or she could be your number two, the side chick. I treat every woman basic. Because here's the thing, every woman you meet and encounter, they already have the mindset that they're better than you. She could be a 4 or 5, she could be a 9 or 10. She thinks she's better than every man because every 99.99999% of dudes who get with her, who talk to her, are fumbling, they scared to make a move, they scared to put her in her place, they scared to tell her no, they scared to say, you know what, I'm done, they scared to kick the girl out. So you have to do all those different things. That dying piece, you got to kick her out. That dying piece, you got to tell her no. That woman who you view visually as a 9 or 10 out of 10 or who's extremely attractive, you got to make her drive to you. Listen, I ain't driving to you. You got to make her do all these. You got to make her bring stuff to you. Because if you don't, what's going to happen is you're going to be the fan. She's going to be the celebrity. And you're, just like you said in your question, will try to fight to be her number one option, which you can never fight a simp. You can never fight a simp at all. Trying to fight a simp for the number one spot in a woman's life, man, you would never do that. This is why it's not a good idea for you to do that. It's foolish. Always lose. Guys, make sure you get this live stream a thumbs up. Let's get to 350 likes. Giving all these gems out here, man. Go, give it a thumbs up. 350 likes. Treat every woman normal. Oh, let me stop talking. 350, let's go. We'll wait. Don't bother me none at all. I'm just getting things together for the holidays. What are you guys doing? Sitting and waiting? Listen, it's all on the guys. Listen, get on those guys. Just get on them. Don't get on me. 7 more likes. Get on them. Huh? There it is. It's almost there, Charlie. Yes, sir. big deal. 4 more likes. It's all on y'all. I listen. I don't listen. I'm just a messenger. 2 more likes. It's almost there. Somebody want to give it. Oh, somebody. You see how they do it, y'all? We just said 348. There we go. Somebody took it back to. Here's the thing. If it dropped below it, I'll cut it off. All right, let's get to it. Listen. Call the show 630-618-7110. I thought we had guys calling. Call the show, guys. Let's take some calls, man. And make sure, guys, all of you see the brothers in green, become an exclusive member of the channel. There's the link. Guys, we're gonna do this like thing every single session, unless we have an exclusive live stream. We're gonna do this whole like thing because what needs to happen is there needs to be men who say, you know what, I'm gonna invest in you. That's what a lot of guys don't do. See, men invest in all these women. These women don't care about them. These women don't give them anything. They ration the sex, they dangle above your head, and guess what? You get nothing. The number is 630-618-7110. Oh, guys, and if you have a one-on-one consultation or you would like one, shoot me an email. We'll get you some wisdom, get you some help, man. My game is long. I'm far from the average content creator you guys listen to. What's your name? Talk to us. Where you from?
Hey, how are you doing? I'm from New York.
New York. Go ahead. What part of New York?
Chester. I live like 20 minutes away from Manhattan.
Okay. So, how old are you, brother? Talk to me.
I'm 21, so I actually got watching your show because, my girlfriend left me for quote-unquote better option, and since then I've been trying to improve, work on myself, and just do all the things that you kind of told everyone to do, like go to the gym, stay on your purpose, and I just wanted to ask the question as...
Question, how old is she?
She's 20.
And how long ago did she leave you?
Actually 1 month ago. Like, I was with her since high school, since senior year, so 3 years. And I guess our relationship just like fizzled out by the end, and she just found a better guy, according to her.
Oh, so she told you out of her mouth or through text message, hey, I found a better guy?
Oh, no, it was just, as you said, I was out of the blue. I just missed all the red flags, like texting and then calling, like taking the phone to the bathroom. Like, I only learned it from you, like after you told that. But I missed all the red flags, and then one day out of the blue, she just comes up and says like, oh, I'm actually want to break up with you and all that stuff. Funny thing is that we still like smashed for 2 weeks after, but then she just cut it off because I guess she just wanted to really commit to the other guy.
Pause 1 second. Now you see how he said, there's another thing. How women don't like having sex with you necessarily. They do it because they're trying to get a benefit. Now this brother right here, what's your name again?
Amir.
Amir, this brother Amir right here, his girl broke up with him. But guess what? She was still having sex with him for 2 weeks after she broke up with him because she wanted to make sure that the guy who she was going to leave brother Amir for, who's on the line, for let's say he's going to leave him for, his name is Rodney or Chad or whatever his name is. She wanted to make sure he was the real deal. So she kept having sex with you to keep you there, keep you in limbo. Then after that, she cut the sex off because she really didn't like having sex. And she left you for another guy. This is how women use the reproductive organ to get different things. And guess what? They have no remorse. Keep going, brother.
Yeah, so I really feel that no remorse part because it feels like, I was thinking about like 3 years of our relationship. I was like, hey, maybe, I know like she wouldn't be my girlfriend anymore, right? Because like obviously she cheated on me, but I was thinking maybe we could like just, stay friends and have fun and all that stuff. And at first she was like cool with it. She was like, oh yeah, for sure. But as you said, I see now she secured it with the other guy. And then she was like, yeah, no sex anymore. And just kind of, she still hits me up like, hey, what you doing? But it's more of like tinging for attention, I almost feel. Like just, to see if I care still. So I'm wondering if I just cut it off completely, and just kind of move on from that.
So she broke up with you a month ago. When was the last time you had sex?
On like a month, like exactly a month ago, like November 18th, I do believe.
Okay, so you had sex about a month ago. And she hit you up. When last time she texted you?
Today actually, yeah.
Okay, before that, when did she text you?
She was always like just these texts, hey, what you doing? And then she wouldn't respond like for an hour, kind of almost as if she just doesn't care. Like I feel like she's almost pinging for attention. She would just hit me up. I would wait 30 minutes to respond, and then she wouldn't respond for like hours.
See, this is the most savage thing women do. You know why? Because they could care less about string you along. That's why I say use or be used. When it comes to women, they could care less about string you along, using you for attention, playing games with you. It's because they have a motive and they have an agenda. Just like us men, we don't care if I ain't trying to be in a relationship with you. I ain't trying to deal with your emotions or meet your family. We just trying to smash. That's how it is when it comes to women. They could care less about your wants, your desires, how much you like them. They don't care about you sending them flowers, being nice, being generous to them. They care about getting things from you. Now, brother, you talked to this girl a month, or excuse me, the last time she texted you was today. She said, hey, what you doing? What did you reply back?
I was just like chilling right now because I actually learned, like, I watched a lot of your videos, and that's why I learned to, like, don't show any interest and, like, don't care, because I know that's at least how, like, you know, I'll save my face and, like, won't be the simp and, you know, just be, like, blowing up her phone and doing all that wrong stuff, because I really learned it from you that, you know, you gotta kind of stay on your purpose, and if you want your ex, like, to at least regret you, if not miss you, some stuff like that, you gotta really move on to, like, other girls. At least, like, I've smashed some other girls now, but I just really kind of get over the feeling like, man, I really want to get back at her, like, by becoming better myself. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And how you get back at a woman, like I said in the video on the main channel, how to make her regret losing you. You straight up give her silence. You straight up ghost her. Like I got a quick story for you guys. The most savage way a woman broke up with me, I kid you not. I told her on the main channel a while back, but it was like a while back. It was a few years ago. And I was, dating and seeing this girl, and everything was going good. She was cooperating. She was showing up. I never forget. She lived like an hour and a half away from me, right? She used to always come to me. And this is why, guys, you never take 100% cooperation like, oh, she's doing that. Because in her mind, she's still looking. She's still looking for different options. So I kid you not, guys. This woman lived an hour and a half away from me, right? Probably an hour and 45 minutes. She used to drive to me all the time. I'll never forget this one night. I text her like, it was like 11 p.m., right? 11:30. And I text her, hey, come over and give me some head. And she was like, okay, I'll be on the way. Let me get some gas. And I'm like, this girl about to... So she gets here like about almost 2 a.m., gave me some head, drove right back home. All right. And she was giving me all this cooperation, doing all these different things. And I never forget, it was a Super Bowl. Which Super Bowl was it? It was Super Bowl with the Patriots came back and beat the Falcons. I forgot which one, maybe a few years ago. But what happened was I had an assignment to turn in for class. And she stayed on my house for 2 days. We were supposed to go to her family house to watch the game. This is how savage women are. Kid you not. Mind you, there was no red flags. There was her saying like she put out, she was having sex, everything was cool. What happened was I went to the library to turn in an assignment and to print something out. It took me 30 minutes. She said, okay, baby. She gave me a kiss. She's like, I'll see you in a bit. I love you. Listen, this is a true story. Gave me a kiss. I love you, babe. I'll be all right. I'm like, I'll see you. I'll see you when I get back. At the library, doing whatever I got to do. I come back. I'm like, hey, you here? I felt something off in here. I'm like, I check in the room, check in the bathroom. I go outside, go down the stairs, check where her car at. Like, what? Then I look on the table. This very table I'm doing this live stream on, guys. There's a note. Hey, I'm, I got a lot of things going on. I got, a lot on my mind. I think we're at different points in our life, yada, yada. I really enjoy hanging out with you. I wish you the best. Now, mind you, this chick was consistent for 8 months straight. Just told me, oh, yeah, I'll see you in a bit. Like, what the? And I'm sitting with the note. And it's just so savage. And I text her, right? And and all you guys got iPhone. I text her. I'm like, hey, where you at? What happened? What's going on? It didn't even go through. It didn't even say deliver. So I tried to give her a call, straight to voicemail. Give her a call, straight to voicemail. I tried to leave her a message. No response. I said, you know what? Then I'll never forget. I'm sitting on my couch, and I'm like, this is just part of the game. So I went out, went to watch the game. One of my buddies, a couple of my guys, and that was it. But that's how savage a woman was. I straight up went like I never seen any signs. There was no signs, guys. There was 100% cooperation. Boom, 8 months. And here's the thing: a woman will break up with you. A lot of times, sometimes there, if she's so good and savage with it, there would never be a sign that she's gonna leave you. She just do it abruptly. You know what I'm saying? So, brother Amir, thanks for calling, man. I appreciate you. Love you.
Appreciate you, Darius. Appreciate you. Keep doing what you're doing.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you very much.
Keep doing your thing, man. That's how savage it is. When I say savage, they don't, it's like there's no remorse at all. None. Like, guys, I've been ghosted in the most, or a chick broke up, like just in the most savage ways. But again, hit 1 second, brother. I don't take it like, I don't get angry and upset at it. Like, I didn't panic over it. Like, I text her, I called her twice. You know what I did? I said, you know what? I laughed. I was like, you know, it is what it is. And that's because I had an abundance mindset. I said, you know what, let me go, get back out there in the field. That same day was talking to different women. Because I went to a Super Bowl party and with a couple of my guys, guess what? Got like 2-3 numbers. End up kicking it with one like a couple days later. So I was back out in the field anyway. This is why I always say, she's not yours, it's just your turn. Now, I'm telling you guys, I got top-notch cooperation from this chick. Out of nowhere, boom. Talk to us, where you from, brother?
Yeah, what's up, Darius? I'm from Miami, bro.
How's it
My
going,
name's
man?
Jack. Good, bro. Good. I'm just hanging out. I'm actually at work right now. Just walking around.
Okay. What's your name again, Jack?
Yeah.
Okay. Talk to us, Jack.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, I have no problem getting women. Like, I'm like a stereotypical, like, good-looking guy. 6'5". Girls always look at me wherever I go. The problem is, I just get fixated on, like, one girl. It doesn't matter, like, how many girls I'll go out with. There'll always just be, like, one. And I'll get obsessed with her. And I'll literally to the point, like, where it's, like, borderline, like, stalker shit. Like, how do I get rid of that? Like,
well, here's the thing. And I remember I had a consultation with a guy. He was an attractive guy, no homo, and he was like, we did FaceTime. We was talking. It was like a few months ago. The issue attractive guys have with one-itis. Matter of fact, let me ask you this: how many women have you had sex in your life? Within your life?
I'm 22 and I'm like pushing 50 right now.
You push your 50. Now, the women that you find attractive or you have one-itis with, are they really attractive women?
Yeah. And
Okay.
it's not even necessarily the most attractive. It's just the way they like act. Because like, if she's like sweet and kind and like feminine, that's like my whole thing. Like I get super attached to that. And you don't really meet too many women like that. So the ones that you do meet, they're like, oh, you kind of crave after them.
Right. Are you close to your mother at all?
No, not really.
Oh, okay. Did you kind of grow up with her? You know.
It was like she had her own issues. Like she was in and out of the house, so
Okay.
it wasn't like.
That could be a big one because if you didn't have that necessarily that motherly love, or that the motherly sort of care, when you finally get it, it's kind of like daddy issues with women. They don't necessarily have that father around, so when they get with a guy who exudes that crazy masculine energy, she just like hops on him. It's like, okay, you know what, I'll do anything. And that's the same thing when it comes to us men. Us men don't talk about mommy. You don't have mommy issues. Don't even put it like that. But every man has that that urge to want to have that feminine woman around, because when we leave the house after we get 18 or we leave for college or whatever, we don't have that around. We're used to getting our lunch made and your mom kissing you on the forehead or cheering at you at the football, basketball games. And after that, we don't get that. That becomes non-existent pretty much because we become an adult, 18, 19, whatever. So we're looking for that. We're in search for that. And when, like you said, when you finally see that woman that's pretty much exuding all those feminine, motherly, nurturing qualities in the way.
Yeah, I get attached to that. Yeah.
Right. So so in order to not really have that one-itis, for that type of girl, get a lot of those girls. Talk to a lot of those girls so you can get used to having that sort of treatment.
Yeah, another thing, bro, it's like a lot of women in Miami, they're only here for like a week or two, and you'll meet like an awesome chick, but then she'll be like, oh, I'm bouncing out. I got to go back to Russia, or I got to go back to New York. Got to go back to LA. So it's a lot of just like, it can only be short term. You can't be around those like awesome girls for a long time and stuff.
Well, right. So here's the thing. I suggest that you continue to play the field, and if you do meet that caring, nurturing woman, make her the main chick, and then just continue to play the field. Continue to do your thing. That's my recommendation. And understand that no woman's special. The reason why you get one eye is because you think that whatever woman that you meet, let's call her Ashley. You only mess with white chicks, correct?
Yeah.
Let's call her Brittany. So you only meet like there's not that one type of Brittany. She's not that special. There always will be another Brittany who will be caring and loving and all sorts of goofy, crazy stuff. So you have to continue to get out there and meet those women. All right, no woman is special.
Yeah,
just remember that.
You're right, bro. And like I've been like going out with this girl for like 2 months now, and normally I'm the type to like kind of like whip it out on the first date, you know. But like I've just kind of like played it cool with this girl. I'm just trying to like pick at her and ask the right questions and make sure she's like kind of cool and shit. She lives like a block from me too, so it works out.
Okay, cool. So see, here's the thing: you can do that, and try to make her your main chick, as well as still playing the field and getting out there, right?
Yeah.
Because you never want to get one out with a particular woman who lives down the street from you, because she'll sense that, right? Still vet her. That's a good thing. I did that to my main chick. I vet her. I did what I was supposed to do, and now she's the main chick. So you have to, continue to do that and still, smash other chicks. Don't let go completely just because you think she might be the one, right? Because I guarantee you she's doing different dudes or she's talking to different dudes as we speak. Promise you.
You're right, bro.
All right.
Definitely right.
All right,
yeah, man. Whenever you want to go out in the boat, bro, just hit me up.
All right, man. Hey, shoot me an email. Say, hey, this Jack, man. I'll probably slide out to Miami, all right?
I will, bro. Thank you. Appreciate it. Have a good night.
You too. Yeah, I'm trying to do go on some trips, man. I went to see one guy. Guys, if you like a one-on-one consultation, shoot me an email, man. Also, if you like to contribute via PayPal or Cash App, all 100% proceeds will go to me. Yeah, another thing, a lot of guys still young. Trust me, y'all got to really... See, here's the thing. Here's why I got so good at women, talking to them, interacting, understanding them. I didn't just watch videos. Guys, this is why... Just email me. Don't ask how much the one-on-one is. Email me, Amir. There's the email. How I got so good with women, not by watching these red pill videos or she's yours, it's just your turn, and hypergamy. I learned it from experience. I always get guys commenting that say, man, where you get all this knowledge from? All of it's just experience, me being out here in the field, dealing with white women, black women, Hispanic. I've dealt with every class, race of women, overseas, here in the States, different, you name it. I've pretty much been in every situation, right? And if I haven't been in it, I'm trying to learn about it and put myself in it so I can bring back the data and the information to give to you guys, right? So this is why I can do these live streams with no panel. I can do these live streams for and talk about whatever. Because all this stuff comes from experience. I got so many stories that this stuff will blow y'all mind, man. Things happen on Christmas, Super Bowls, Halloweens, all type of freaky, crazy stuff, man. That's why I tell you guys, don't just listen to red pill knowledge and stuff like that and these different content creators. That's cool to listen to, but y'all got to get out there too. Listen, you got to baptize yourself in female mess. Literally baptize yourself and get out there. Give us a sim story. How about you become an Apex Predator member? Oh, we know you won't do that, right? See, how about this, guys? When y'all meet women, do you just say, hey, give me some sex? Get over here, give me some sex. Y'all don't do that. 9 times out of 10, what y'all trying to do is you trying to scheme and probably break a little bread and probably get a 4 for $4 from Wendy's, or you trying to, buy a cheeseburger or get her high real quick. Then you like, okay, can we smash? Right? So when it comes to the to women and understanding their motives and what they like, just realize that they have an agenda. They have their thing. Cougar Killer, make sure you become an apex predator, man. You're always in there supporting. There's the link, Cougar Killer. Thank you for contributing your 20 shekels. There's when you go into write your series of books on women. Looking forward to reading them. I'm gonna get to it soon. I got, like I told y'all, like a year ago or something like that. I got the chapters and everything. I got the title of the book. I just gotta really, really get to it and make that happen. Shout out to MGD Beats. Thank you, Cougar Killer. Yeah, they do. But when men wake up, the dream. Somebody said Me Too. Guys, please stop the Me Too scare tactics. The chance of you getting quote unquote Me Too is slim to freaking 9. Audiobooks. I want to do an audiobook type of thing. All right, guys. Get this live stream a thumbs up. Like the stream. If you appreciate the wisdom, appreciate the content. Females in general are the same. Yes, because they all have the same motives, pretty much. Some just operate differently. Some just go about it differently. Every woman wants something from you when it comes to them giving you sex. And if they don't get what they want, guess what? They can easily pull it back. Like boop, they can easily dip off. That's how the game is, man. It's just how it is. Now here's the thing: the more attractive you are, the more of a Chad, a Tyrone, a Ray, or a Pookie, as we call them, the more good looking you are, the less you'll have to go through. What is your number, Mr. Jamel? What is Jamel the King? What is your number? G Money said, I find it funny how a chick with a beta boyfriend always hits on his friends that she brings around. Exactly. This is why I like, guys, you got to watch out for the boyfriends, right? You got to watch out for being a boyfriend. Yeah, because I don't even see your number. Because when you're a boyfriend, I'm telling you, women will probably take advantage of you. Call Mr. Jamil. Because I'm telling you, y'all got to monitor you being a boyfriend, like, and make sure you getting your just due. Because women, y'all be in a relationship, you like, yeah, you get sex like once every couple of weeks, once every week and a half. You can get more than that when you're a single man. And to be more passionate. Once every 2 weeks. I'm telling you, man, these women, when it comes to these relationships, guys, 99.9% of the time, a woman is in a relationship not to give to you or make you happy. They're in a relationship because they're trying to receive something. What's your name? Talk to us where you from.
How you doing, Darius?
Great.
Jamil.
How's it going, man?
Good, man. How you doing?
Great.
I was a big fan, man. I always support your videos and stuff.
Thanks,
It's good to talk to you.
Thanks, brother Jamil.
Yeah, but I had a question. About these women. Like, you're in that problem when you talk to a girl and like it's like they want you to be like their Dr. Phil and shit. Like they want you to talk to them all day. Like I feel like I'm always that guy. Like they want me to be like give them advice on stuff all day. Like, but they don't want to do nothing sexual. It's always like I'm always that guy. Like
Okay.
I just wonder how do I stop that?
Okay. Here's how you stop it. For starters, how many women have tried that on you? Like not have sex with you, like, you come, like you're the advice type of guy. How many women in your life? Let's say just the past 2 years. How many women tried that?
I'll probably say about at least like 5. Like
Okay.
5. I mean, I had a couple that was like down, but like it wasn't chicks that I was like into. Like no, it was like those Tinder type of chicks, like those dating app chicks. Like, and I stopped using dating apps too. Like, so I don't like using those. But
Okay. Here's the thing. When it comes to a woman views you more as a friend, what's probably happening, and stop me if I'm wrong, let's say the women you had sex with off Tinder, let's say they was like a 5 out of 10, right?
Yeah.
And the women on they weren't even all that attractive. Women like in real life, the women you actually find attractive, they were 8s or 9s or 10 out of 10s. So what happens is, and I can't. I'm just speaking from, experience and the guys that I talk to over the years. What happens is you try to befriend them first, as opposed to try to get sexual. Because here's the thing: a woman can only allow, a woman can only do things that you allow. Because you said that she only wants to talk to me. These women only want to talk to me, see me as a friend. Well, how is that? They would never do that if you get sexual with them. They would never do that if you say, "Hey, come over my house. Let's hang out. Let's have some wine. Let's come over my place at night." They would never do that. So you're by default going to put yourself in the friend zone, or that guy who they can come to for advice, because you don't get sexual with them. Guys, getting sexual with women,
Yeah.
it's going to do one or two things. She's going to reciprocate and get sexual with you, or she's going to like just ghost you, or she's going to say, "Ew, you're a creep," or "I'm not interested like that," or "We're moving too fast," all that stuff like that. So your what you have to do, just like you get sexual with those chicks off Tinder who like probably are average or below average, do that with the hot chicks. Do that. Treat every woman the same. When you do that, everything will be cool.
Yeah, but I appreciate that, but I had another story too. Like, you're talking about like ghosting, like how women ghost you and stuff.
Uh huh.
I had this girl like probably like 6 years ago. Like, I took this girl to the movies, went on a date with her and stuff. Then after the fact, like she wanted to go eat or whatever. Then I was like, nah. I was like, nah, I don't want to go eat or whatever. I'm trying to go back to like my place or whatever. She's like, nah, I'm not trying to do that, whatever. Then like we sit in the car. Then she just tell me about like her ex-boyfriend and stuff like that. She started like I try to like touch her and stuff. She like pulling away and stuff. Like then like right after that, she just like the next day she just like blocked me on everything. Like
Right. So here's the remedy
like
to all that. This is why I tell guys, man, you either go for a walk in the park, or you go for a coffee. She pay for her stuff, you pay for your stuff. Or what I do straight up and down, man, I've been doing this for years. And guys is taking this stuff off me and putting it on and using it on a YouTube channel. The whole invite her over for dinner and have some wine. I said that stuff years ago. Guys just on these YouTube channels, they just start saying this stuff and they've been watching my content. So I've said this since I started my channel 3 years ago. Tell her, hey, let's get together and hang out. I'll cook some dinner. We can watch a couple movies. We can have some wine. What's going to happen is you say, okay, I'm down. Or she's going to say, no, I don't want to do that. So here's the thing to that situation. What you need to do, what you should have did, is just straight up told her, hey, come over to my place. I'm going to cook something and we can watch a couple movies. You would have avoided the whole movies you took her on, her sitting in the car, you would have avoided all that. This is why I tell women to come straight to my house.
You're right, bro. I was just inexperienced at the time. I was like 19 years old. Like, I'm 26 now, but I didn't know any better back then. But yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
I understand.
Man, listen. It's the pandemic, man. I tell just come straight to my house. Let's come on over. Let's hang out. Because that's what chance of sex gonna happen. It will increase exponentially, as opposed to me taking you over here. Then we go to the movies or go whatever. Then you probably start feeling some type of way, or maybe you don't like something I said politically, or whatever the case may be. Don't give her an avenue. None of you guys, don't give women an avenue to try to think why they won't give you the sex, because that's what women do. They get with you, then they probably want to give you sex, but now it's up to them to say, let me figure out a reason not to give them sex. They don't think like, oh, let me figure out a reason to give it to him. They're like, this guy right now, I'm gonna give him sex tonight, but let me see what he says. So what you have to do is limit your words. Just be chill, be cool, invite her over, let her talk, and then you smash so she won't, be on no goofy stuff. Thanks for calling, brother. Love you, man.
I think there is. I'm going to appreciate you, bro.
You too. Hey, gonna have fun, hook up. I ain't take you out. I ain't take these chicks out nowhere. I ain't took no chick out in freaking years, man. Guess what? I got a lot of women who declined that said, let's come over and hang out and I'll cook, throw some on the grill or something. We can watch a couple movies. I had a lot of women decline, but guess what? I had a lot of women who came over, hooked up with, and smashed and had a good time. At least I saved myself the gas. I saved myself the anger. This is why I don't get angry at women, because I know the game now. I know the game to a T. and I'm always learning because women are always trying to, just like women are always trying to come up with new different ways to try to get attention from you. Listen, us men, we got to come up with different ways to hang out, hook up, so we won't have to go through nothing. And this is one of the easiest ways to do it. All right. Love you guys. We're going to end the stream. Make sure you guys support the stream. Give it a like. Let's get to 400 likes in here, man. Give it a thumbs up. Who is this guy? Darius Save the Anger. I've been watching this Ben guy. Get out of here. You know what I found funny before we end this? Guys who watch me try to tell me how to run my channel. Like, you're watching and listening to me. Jesus Christ. My crush viewed my story on Instagram. Do she like me? I ain't gonna respond to that crap, man. Y'all want to respond for him? He said his crush on Instagram viewed his live stream. Do she still like him? Oh, man. Listen, email me for a consultation. We'll get you some help. We out of here.